People have been asking like to see my updated skincare routine since I was on Retin-A years ago. So I figured I would hop in and show you guys what I'm currently using. So to wash my face, the Hydrating Facial Cleanser by CeraVe. Seriously, love this stuff. Okay, so face is all clean, and what I'm gonna do now is whenever I have a pimple, I use this. It's the Effaclar Duo by La Roche-Posay, and I have like this little dude here that I was using it on and picking, which I should not be doing, but I'm gonna still put a little bit on there till it heals, and you legit need the tiniest little amount. So I just put that on, and whatever's left over, I just kind of rub it over on my chin, because my chin is usually where I get my period pimples. So, and this has 5.5% benzoyl peroxide in it for acne, so I use that. And then I go in with my vitamin C serum, La Roche-Posay also. 2 drops of this stuff. This is their newer product. It's a concentrated serum, so potent. So it's got a little dropper, and I just use 2 little drops of that. And it smells super, super good. Actually, I need a little bit more for my forehead. Just rub that in. Avoid the eye area. And then I go in with my eye serum. I'm using the Mineral 89 by Vichy. And I just take 1 little pump and I distribute it under both eyes. Very, very gently rub this into the eye area. And you guys, just in case you don't know your eye area, any of your eye products you want to put from the brow, you can feel your eye socket all the way down to here, so you feel like the bone here. Anything from here to here and in between, you put it in there. So, and you want to be really, really gentle with this area. It looks like I'm rubbing hard, but I promise I'm not. So next I'm going to go in with the Idealia serum by Vichy, my facial serum, and again, just 1 pump of that. And face products, you want to go obviously from here around the eye socket. You don't want to put any of your face products on your eye area, because they're formulated for the skin that's on your face, and the skin that's around your eye is much thinner. It's like paper mache, so you don't want to put anything for your face on your eye area, and vice versa. And with any of your face products, you kind of want to bring it down the neck and on the chest, because you don't want to have a nice young looking face and old skin on your chest. So okay, so that soaked in rather quickly. And then what I usually do if I'm going out and it's a normal day, I want to wear SPF, so I'll use the La Roche-Posay Double Repair with UV filter. It's the face moisturizer with broad spectrum SPF 30. But I'm not going out because, hello, hashtag self-quarantine. So I'm going to use instead the Vichy Peptide C. This is a vitamin C moisturizer, really good for wrinkles, hydration, that kind of thing. So, and you can tell I freaking love this stuff. This stuff leaves your skin super moisturized, and it gives you like a velvety feel. So I just use about that much, and I just go like this, like this, like this, and then I rub it in. And all these products smell so good. And that, my friends, is it. What do you do in self-quarantine? You get up and you make a killer breakfast. We're making some bacon, got the eggs. You guys, FYI, I went in on this cake last night that I made. In hard, but it's sugar-free, so that kind of makes me feel a little bit better. But we are just, you know, getting our grub on. Who else thinks that they're going to gain like 20 pounds during this quarantine? I need to start working out ASAP. So, going to make breakfast, and then I've got to get ready for work from home mode, because we're probably going to be doing a lot of meetings via video conference and, you know, making that coin. Thank God. I'm so thankful that I get to work from home, because these bills. Even the cats get breakfast.
Just stuck in quarantine too.
Yeah, basically. Go ahead, Jeffy. Eat your eggs. Can you not make a mess? Loki, baby, what are you doing? You want to look out the window? You want to look out the window? Here. Mommy can't open it. Hey. Hi. Hello. What are you doing? What are you doing? Uh-oh, I think we have company. I think we might have company coming. We might have company coming. There he is. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing? What are you doing? Chilling in the window, Mom. Chilling in the window. We're gonna throw some polish on my nails because they look hideous, and I haven't been inspired to do my tips yet, because I also have this mental thing that I'm starting working from home today, and I have to do a lot of typing, so I want my fingers. I want to be able to touch stuff, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to throw on this one. This is what I currently have on my toes. It's Stay Classy from, where are we at? Wet n Wild. So I'm just going to throw this on. It's the One Step Wonder Gel. We're not going to throw a base on. We're just going to throw this on, and then we're going to throw some big shiny top coat on top. So we're going to do this, and I will just let you guys watch. Alright, so I'm popping in because you guys, that big shiny top coat, for whatever reason, was getting really lumpy and chunky on my nails. So we decided to switch over to the I don't even know how to say this, Sèche Vite, you know, the really popular top coat. So yeah, and this seemed to work out much better. So big shiny top coat, I love you, but I think it's time you go in the trash. Hey guys, so I am doing my face, getting ready to work from home. So first, I'm using this spray that I found at the dollar store. It is so good. It's like a coconut, vanilla. It's bomb, and I just use that to refresh the face. Now I'm going in with some e.l.f. primer. This is the original one. I freaking love this stuff. Honestly, probably one of the best primers I have ever used, and I spread it all over my face because it's hydrating and it gives me a really, really great base to put on my foundation. So for foundation, I'm going in with Wet n Wild, Tried and True. I'll put my shade in the comments for those of you interested, but I'm just dabbing this all over the place. And I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge. I love that sponge. I think it's like $5 or $6. And I just spritz it with that facial mist from the dollar store just to get it a little moist, help the foundation spread over my face. And as you can see, I'm rubbing it down my neck because nobody wants a mask, okay? So I'm just dabbing my life away, making sure I don't get it all over my earrings. The struggle. You guys, a little story about this mirror. Jaden bought it for me like 6 years ago at like his school store for Mother's Day, and my cat knocked it off my table and broke it. I had to go on Amazon and order a new one, and that's the new one you're seeing in this video because I cried my eyes out. So going in with the Maybelline Fit Me concealers in, I think, shade 25 on my face just to cover up that little dude on my chin. And then I'm going to go in with shade 10, just dab a little bit under the eyeballs and the high points just to add some dimension back to my face. And using that same e.l.f. sponge to blend that out. I love, love, love this concealer. It just looks so natural in the skin. And yeah, it's an easy product. I'm all about easy nowadays. I don't know what that was. Don't mind me, you guys. I'm just sitting here kind of upset because I've been texting back and forth with my boyfriend, and he's a truck driver on the road, and he's having a little bit of problems trying to get some food. So, yeah, no. All right, going in with the Coty Airspun and this big old fluffy brush just to set my face and apply my bib so I don't get the powder all over my shirt because, you guys, this powder flies everywhere. It's such a good powder, but it is messy as hell. So just dabbing that all over with, again, that big fluffy brush. And that brush, I got it from Rite Aid. It is one of my favorite powder brushes of all time. Super soft. And then just taking the Real Technique highlighter brush. I like using it for the under eye setting. And I'm just using that same powder, dusting it all away. And yeah, butter bronzer. I cannot put this freaking thing down, you guys. It smells like the beach. so good. And I'm using this brush. This came from an Amazon set. I think I did a review. It's my favorite brushes from Amazon. This brush is part of that collection. I will link that video down in the description box if I remember. But it's a bomb brush. I use it for blush or bronzer as I am today. Now I'm going in with this one. This is the Love Flush Blush from Too Faced. Came in a holiday set, I want to say like 5 or 6 years ago. But it is one of my favorite peachy blushes. And I just used a stippling brush from Walmart to apply that. And then I'm just blending it with that same powder brush from Rite Aid. And Morphe highlighting brush. Going in with an old fave. This is Becca's Moonstone. Powdery. But look at that glow. Freaking love it. And I'm working from home, so figured I'd add a little bit of glow to my day. And just spritzing my face with that same mist. Set all the powder. I see such a huge difference now that I have actually layered facial mists. Like, not layered facial mists, but done it several times throughout makeup application. It just really helps to give an overall natural look at the end. So now I'm going to go on to the brows, and I'm using the NYX Brow Precise, I think it's called, or the NYX Micro Pencil, whatever it is, you guys know. Oldie but goodie. I've actually been using the LA Girl one. It's been my fave go-to for a while, but I couldn't find it when I went to sit down and do my face today, so I just grabbed this one. And I love it. I love this one too. It's just a little bit of a drier formula. And I go through it so quick because there's not really much product in there. And I start by underlining my brow, extending it, and filling in the top towards the tail, and then tapering it in. And if you guys can see me frowning and like wincing my eyes, I wear contacts, and I don't know, for whatever reason, every time I'm looking in the mirror doing my makeup, especially my brows or my mascara, like if I'm keeping my eyes open for an extended period of time, they dry out. So Essence Gimme Brow, or Make Me Brow, I think you saw it on the screen. One of my fave products, super inexpensive. It's under $5. Got it at Ulta. And I'm just using my Revlon curler to curl up these non-existent baby lashes. Getting them ready for some mascara. And I'm doubling up on mascaras. These are my two go-to mascaras. It's the Carbon Black and the Voluminous mascara. These two are my absolute favorite. The Voluminous one, the Carbon Black, it gives me a lot of volume, and then I use the Telescopic to lengthen, as you can see. But I love combining these two mascaras. Just dabbing away, making sure that that highlighter is blended in. And then I'm going in with this one. This is the Rimmel Spice Liner, tried and true, one of my faves. Love this shade. Love the formula. It applies like a dream. And I'm just lining and then filling in, focusing on like the outer corners of the lips and kind of tapering it in. Really good. And then I'm going to top it with ColourPop Frida. Do you guys remember this? Coffee Break with Danny. Shout out to her. Ever since she came out with this shade, it's just been, look at it. Look at it. So pretty. And then I'm topping it off with the Maybelline gloss. I forget what shade it is, but. And one final spritz to set it. What do you want? What do you want? Can I help you? What do you want? I don't have any food for you. Sitting here eating cake, or was eating cake, and I'm like thoroughly pissed off because this plague that's going around, I can't say it because I'll get demonetized, is really screwing up everything, okay? So we just got notice that the county over from me is being shut down officially as of tomorrow, which means no non-essential businesses are open. Okay, restaurants included. My boyfriend's a truck driver. He's on the road, which means he basically lives in a truck and he drives all over the place. He is an essential employee, so he has got to be out on the road. And I'm like so worried because he's sitting there texting me right now as we speak and says that DoorDash is charging him. He's able to place orders. They charge him and then they cancel it because said restaurant is closing. So here he is like spending money and it's going to take days to get the money back, but he also is going without food. Like, I'm thoroughly like worried. Okay, this is not a joke. It's not a joke, and it's scary and it's frustrating and it's annoying me because one, I'm home, I'm eating cake, definitely not starving, and my boyfriend is on the road struggling to even get a meal, a shower, a toilet. Like, it is really, really rough out there, and it's just, I'm like beside myself. So needless to say, I keep yelling at him via text and I'm like, you need to come home. Like, you need to come home because it's not okay for you to not eat, not shower, not be okay. Okay? So I am just, it's not okay, you guys. So many people are being affected by this. And I'm thankful. Like, I'm home. I get to work from home. I get to eat. I get to shower. I have a toilet. I'm safe in my home. And there's so many people, not just my boyfriend, but healthcare workers have to be out. Firefighters, police officers, mail carriers. I think they're essential, right? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But like, essential workers have to be out. Like, they don't get to stay home. And I've been abiding by the self-quarantine stay home thing before they even decided that it was going to be a mandatory thing. Mandatory because there's not going to be any people penalized for not following it. I don't really understand what the deal is. Basically, they're not going to be arresting people and putting fines out. Supposedly. Could change, could be false information, whatever. But then there's idiots that, like my lovely neighbors, that keep jumping the fence by the pool when clearly they're not supposed to be, and they just are not listening. They're out at the stores, they're out at the pool, they're out at the beach, they're shopping, nails, hair, everything. Like, people are just not taking this seriously, and it's really affecting everyone. Don't tell me that, if you want to go out, it's okay. You're not hurting anybody if you're following the rules and you're social distancing and you're keeping 10 feet or 6 feet or whatever, and you're using hand sanitizer, and it's okay, I'm allowed to be. No, it's not, because that's the whole point. You need to stay home, because even if you're not showing symptoms, you can be a carrier and you're passing it along to other people. And this is not going to stop so long as there's people that think they're above the law, above everybody else, above whatever's being told that we're supposed to be doing. It's not going to stop. So people need to start listening. So frustrating, you guys.